There it is, the Volkswagen T6.1. But not in a regular California version, like you might expect. But in a very special off-road version, with which you can really drive to places like Iceland, over hill and dale. And yeah, you can already see it just by looking at the lighting systems that are installed here. From Lars. That are in there, and what it's all about. For .motion all-wheel drive. The manufacturer from Terracamper will tell us all about it shortly. He's holding the flag steady. He took them out for visual purposes for a moment. Warm greetings to you. Hello, I'm Lars. Hello, Lars. Exactly. So let's hang the flag back up, and then we'll take a good look at the car, because there's a lot to see. And you asked me earlier, should we go through it first? And I said no, we're not going to go through it at all. I'll just let myself be surprised.
Okay, I think the best thing to do is just to go through the car. Maybe we can take a look at the car first. Because here is also special. We've got our own roof on here. This is the extreme open sky roof. It builds up a bit higher. This gives us enough space to place an 8 centimeters thick mattress on the bed up top. And on top of that, all the bedding can stay up there when I fold the roof down.
What's annoying about roofs is folding up front. I had a roof come off on the highway. First of all, they fold up front. I actually had a roof come off while I was on the highway. That hardly ever happens. It was from a really big roof manufacturer with 3 letters. I don't want to say who it was, but they did give me a new roof. The roof flew off 40 meters away. That can't happen here. It opens to the back.
Exactly. That's one reason. The other thing is, we also have a continuous hinge at the front of the roof. This makes the roof much more stable, wind stable. The extra hatch that's at the front of the roof. I could allow that, and then I can also stay with the roof open at much higher wind speeds. So you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, what's really nice is that you can see it right up front. You've got a really great hatch here. What about rain then?
In the rain, the fabric lying down is zipped up. The roof is closed, pulled back up with a zipper on top. And then I have a completely closed roof again. With the weather like this, I would pull in the mosquito net in the evening and still have fresh air. But still no ghosting issues.
Yeah, so looks are really important to a lot of people. What rims are those?
Those are the 16-inch EW rims that are just powder-coated black.
Yeah, it sometimes makes a few really small things. Right.
But sometimes, just a few details can make it look completely different.
Yeah, you guys wrapped it. That looks good.
Yeah, thanks. Basically, it's always about that. A car like this shouldn't stay mouse gray. But it shouldn't be too flash either. I think with this brown tone, we've done really well. The off-road theme is inspired.
Yeah, what's really nice is, it sits a bit higher. You've raised it significantly now. Does it come from the factory?
It's now lifted with a cycle suspension. That makes a good 3 centimeters. Height difference. Plus, bigger wheels that add almost 2 centimeters. So it's about 5 centimeters higher than stock.
If you just think about it, this is now a 4-wheel drive vehicle. Is there an automatic transmission in it now?
This one is actually an exception. It has an automatic transmission. The reason is that we drive one without it ourselves, so we even have the chance to compare now what the differences are. But it still has the rear differential lock added to the all-wheel drive, right? That you can still go off-road with it.
Yeah, people say the T3. I'd say Synchro. That was the only one that was really good. You have a different opinion.
Well, sort of. The T3 is definitely a different ballpark compared to the T5, T6, T6.1. But even with the newer models, you can still go pretty far, and they're often ruthlessly underestimated in the off-road.
Now the T7 is coming soon, a completely different car. You might start to get worried because the cars are being more and more stripped down. The engines are getting smaller and smaller. They're increasingly turbocharged with all the bells and whistles. What think? How much longer will the T6 be around?
The T6.1 will stick around a bit longer, because the transporter version will keep going. The T7 is basically the new multivan, and probably will still have it for a little while. Nice underbody protection. We'll still have it for a little while.
Nice. Underbody.
Completely underneath, on both sides, still underrun protection, engine, tank. Rear differential, exhaust, everything's protected.
I really like the look of it. It really stands out. People here notice it too.
Yeah, it's getting a good reception. It's a premiere for us here with this vehicle. It basically rolled off the production line right onto the show floor.
Build a roof like that. That's right. Action right.
That's quite a bit of work. Yeah, and there's still quite a bit of work to do. So, it's been around for a while. but it's been optimized again. New tent fabric, slightly different material compositions.
And basically, what is the material made of?
That's an aluminum roof now, and an aluminum sandwich panel on top as the base construction. It insulates and has the necessary strength while still being lightweight.
I'll walk around so you can see it. What's interesting about the roof is, let's go back for a moment. When we walk around outside, is the headroom. You've created a pop-up roof that offers almost continuous headroom, where you have almost continuous headroom.
Yeah, so the lowest point is 1.99 meters, and next to that, we even have over 2 meters of headroom.
Yeah, that's not the case with regular roofs.
No, I have the headroom on one side. And, can't really walk through the car. Here we have a layout where I can actually walk through the car.
Yeah, the vehicle is a bit more expensive. Like, the cheapest I'd say. But everything is explained with the things he installed and how it's put together.
Right, exactly. We really value that. That the vehicles are still in the same condition as when they were delivered, even after years. The furniture system is really sturdy. I can sit or stand on any of the cabinets here. I can scratch it with the key. Nothing happens to the surfaces. It's super sturdy. And otherwise, we also place a lot of importance on using only the highest quality components.
Yeah, we should start with how did it all begin. You go to school and when you're 18, you say, I'm going to be an RV maker.
No, it was actually way more exciting for us. We were actually customers and were looking for a vehicle ourselves. After 2 years of searching, we found one, and then ended up taking over the whole company.
So basically, that was already pretty good.